It's a controversial topic, but I want to ask you, since you're now out of the mutual fund industry, you were with Navi and now you're out, right? What happens to this entire industry that's thriving on active fund management, right? Because in today's day and age, in every field, the human bias is being removed with AI, etc. If people realize that there is just no need for an active fund, and people even know now that, PMSs, AIFs also are the same. It's the same thing, right? I mean, these are products that really don't outperform.
Right.
Although the hype around these products is a lot. So what is going to happen to this entire industry?
So see, initially there was a couple of 10-20 years ago, the problem was there was a difference in the information. Then what happened is people said, give me Wi-Fi, you and my information will be same now. So that talk after 10-15 minutes. Now it says ki you and I have the same information, but you are more intelligent on how to use that information. So you have that advantage. Now with AI, that advantage is also gone. I will say that, okay, give us 10 minutes. I'll figure out with AI and we'll have the same intelligence. And what will happen, I believe, in next 10 to 15 years, and that's the same vision with which we have built Navi Mutual Fund, is that all the mutual fund investments will either go to index funds where they don't want to focus too much on of that investment. But with now no information and no intelligence arbitrage, if somebody wants to do active investment, they will not do active mutual fund. They'll do active stocks.
Direct stocks.
So that's how it will happen. So this active mutual fund will go away. It will be passive or it will be direct stocks. There will be nothing in between. And I believe mutual fund industry is realizing this.
Is realizing this. That's why there's so much drain.
There is so much drain and there is so much focus to just maximize the inflow that is possible. Because people over a period of time will slowly learn this. In the last 4-5 years, you look at the number of DMATs, you look at the number of mutual fund accounts getting created. Because the market is good, everybody is happy. People will realize it over a period of time because there is no information arbitrage. There are so many people talking about this on the YouTube that mutual fund will most likely be
passive. Like even if you look at Zerodha, for example, they now have an AI tool on their app, right? You can go and you can just ask the chatbot to just draw out a portfolio for you. You don't need an active fund manager anymore. And I know this is a very controversial topic because people, I mean, this is like $1 billion industry, right? Running on active fund management.
No, I think you will see that. You will see that into the mutual fund stock prices as well in the next 4 or 5 years, that the overall pressure on the expense ratio is also very high. As your AUM grows, you'll have to keep lowering your expense ratio. So the revenues will not scale as the AUM is scaling. And you should also see what will happen in the next 5 to 10 years. Everybody's talking IPO these days. All the companies that you see around will become IPO. There is so much of information available. Now you know about Zomato, you know about Swiggy, you know everything. That was very difficult to know about Reliance. Like even if you go and ask people about Reliance, they don't know. They have a lot of stocks. They have been investing for the last 10-20 years. But real dhanda kya karte hai Reliance, you will be very difficult to say.
Correct.
कि Jio इसका part है या इसका part नहीं है. ये सिर्फ oil refinery है या कुछ और भी करता है. People don't know. But now the newer stocks which are getting added, people will know everything about them.
Correct.
And because there is no information, I think these people will do either direct stock, or if somebody doesn't have that much time, will do passive investment, which is the great thing to do.
Interesting. This is very informative actually. Anything that we left out in fixed income investing? I mean, I think we covered largely a large part of it, but anything else you'd want to add where, people can look at different kind of products?
No, I think product wise, we have covered most of it.
On the taxation side, you'd want to talk about anything? Because, I mean, I know for a fact that fixed deposits, taxation, inflation, all of that, if you take everything into consideration, it's not a great product. But when we discussed that it's not an investment product largely, it's more like a safety product.
No, I think another thing which people should know, because I don't want to sell fixed deposit beyond an emergency fund need, is that in fixed deposit, your TDS is deducted every year, even if your FD is for the 5 years.
Correct.
Right. But with mutual funds, right, it is deducted at the time of, you are taxed at the time of redemption. So it will compound.
Correct.
In FD, if your interest rate is about 40,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees a year, you will be first, that tax will be TDS will be deducted. then that remaining amount will be added to the next year's FD, and then it will start compounding. So that's there. And I feel that there is a lot of work also happening, because banks are also struggling to get the deposit, on the innovation, whether the taxation should be better for fixed deposit, whether this TDS, and TDS has also gone from, I think, 40,000 to 50,000 rupees in this recent budget. So that is there, but it's a very different need, right? It's a very different use case of fixed deposit.
Okay.